Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Stacks from Scratch. It is me, Latoya Slater, your host, your homegirl. And you already know if you've been here before, you can just call me Toya. And I am here today to walk you through how to create an outline on your images in Canva. And this is going to be a quick video, quick tutorial, just to show you how to do a quick design that's not easily found in Canva. And this is using Canva Pro. If you haven't already got it, what are you waiting on? This is so necessary. It is going to open up and unlock so many more benefits for you on Canva. So let's get started. We in Canva Pro on the home page. Let's create a design. And for this design, why don't we use an Instagram post square? Okay. And what we'll do, we'll go ahead and choose a background. And when we choosing backgrounds, we go right to elements over here on the left hand sidebar. You could use a shape, but I'm just going to type in backgrounds. Let's use a glitter background. It's giving us some options if you see here. And these are some that we used recently. They also suggesting some down here if you scroll a little lower. But for this tutorial, let's go with a glitter background. I'm thinking pink or black. Let's look. Now you have photos, you have graphics, and you have videos that you can use. But for this post, let's choose a graphic. We're going to say see all. And I see a nice looking pink. I see a pretty purple. I get carried away in Canva, so forgive me if I drift a little, okay? And I like this cotton candy look. I don't know what it is about it, but let's stick with that. We're going to take the image and slide that corner all the way up to the top left hand corner so that we can expand this square. Now we're going to take our cursor, pull it to the next corner, click and drag it out to fit. And that's our background. Now we're going to find an image to upload for this post. And what did I say? I'm going to show you how to outline, but what are we going to make this post about? Let's tell them subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's just say this is an Instagram post encouraging them to subscribe to Stacks from Scratch. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go to uploads over here on the left hand side, because this is where we click images of ourselves. And any file that we've uploaded. And let's scroll on down. We've used these before. We use these. Why don't we go with her? Just so we could keep it moving. Alright, and you know what we do is so as we click on that image, we're going to remove that background. Y'all work with me? Okay. And I like how the colors are going along. We're going to take her to the corner. In fact, I like to reduce some of this head space, like I call dead air on the radio. You see above my head, it's a lot of space there. So we take our cursor, set it right to this center block, and push down to the height that we want it. And since the hand is cut off over here, we're going to work with her over here on the left side. Now, just to show you, you can do some tricks with this image. If I wanted to keep her there, we would just flip the image. We go to the white cursor up here at the top, click on flip, and we'll flip her horizontally. And now we're going to stick her in the corner, expand. And I think that's good enough. Now we're not going to leave this image just plain. We're going to edit her. So go back up to the white space bar right above you. And let's edit her. Give her some style, some flair, some color, girl. She looking pale. Alright, let's calm down. And look at all the images, the filter choices that we have. And Hazel is standing out for this to me. Because look, it give it the bubblegum, pinky, fruity color, fruity filter. Just make sure we got her all the way up. All right, and we're gonna give her some outline. And this is the part I was here to show you from the jump. Okay, so what we do when we want to create the outline, we go to the image and click on that, and we're gonna go right to edit. On edit, you see you have some options for Magic Studio for filters. We could take this intensity down while we're here. Oh no, it look better up. I'll leave it where it is. Let's keep scrolling. We'll go down to effects, okay? And here you're going to click on shadows. And shadow give you several options, but for the outline, you simply click outline. And there you go. Now the color is black. I'm going to show you how to change the color of the outline. Simply go scroll down past all the shadow options, and you'll see the option to raise the size of the outline, which is pretty dope. Look at that. You can make it a skinny outline. And then you have the option to alter the color. Now for this image, I think the color should go toward that pinky look. So I'm going to take the first slide bar down here across, slide across till I get to pink. There we go. Now I'm going to take the second circle right in the center of your spread, your color spread, and drag it up to a pink. And as I'm dragging, the color is changing, and I am monitoring where I want that color to go. And bam, there you have it. Nice outline. Let's just add some text for fun. So, because while we're here, we might as well go on through with the whole thing. And this time, instead of choosing a text bar over here on the left, you would highlight the T. It gives you options to choose a bar. But we're going to slide past that, because down below, when you in Pro, not only in Pro, you get this with Pro or without, actually, but only with Pro you get a few more varieties. Okay, so is it letting me slide? Now when I have this problem in Canva and I can't find my slider, there we go. It's like something here. I start tabbing down. It's not gonna work with that. Let's go back to text and try to grab it. There we go. Slide down, girl. Slide down, girl. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you get so many options. So let's say next level goal, and since I'm going to use 3 words here, I don't want to try to reshape this, or it's going to be trouble, because the way these are set up, when you choose a already put together text, I don't know what to call it, a pretext. But when you choose these, it's best to try to keep it where it is. If it's a template for 3 words, try to make that 3 words that you're gonna put in there. So instead of saying next level goals, which I could leave that there for this ad, but we'll say next chapter. Well, that's kind of long. Let's say, what are you waiting for? Backspace. I'm using the cursor on my tab, on my laptop keypad. I'm using the backspace key. Just erase the letters that's there, and then I'm gonna say what are there, and then let's go down to highlight the next box where goals is written. I just clicked on that twice, and now I'm backspacing. And I'm going to put the word you. I would like to put mine in all caps. Alright. There we have it. Now here's some tricks with your text. Pay attention. You're going to do some effects. You can lift it. It'll give it a raise on the page. And we're working with the 2 words here. What are? So we could splice it. Look at that. We could outline it. That's kind of too hard. We could make it hollow, glitch it, And I love that neon effect when the color is right. You can even add a background to the text. But here, let's say none. We're going to leave it like it is. Matter of fact, let's just give it a little bit. Now let's click on the text you and give it some effect. How about a neon? I like that. All right. And anytime you want to expand this text, you click on there and drag it from the corner and center it where you want it. Next, let's grab what are you? That's three. Waiting for. Two words. Two words, three syllables. So let's scroll down and look for two words. I like this. Growth targets. Let's take that. By clicking it, it automatically appears on the image that you want it on. So let's click inside that text box and let's start with the top word growth. So we'll go above targets, click there, and then click right behind that H. It has highlighted the whole word, so we can just change that whole word. And what we put in here is, where are you waiting? We want caps. All caps. When you're doing advertising, okay? That's just, branding is better when you using mostly caps. I try to follow the templates basically. So over there, growth is capitalized all the way, or is it not? No, it's not. Well, I'm leaving waiting capitalized all the way. I'm sorry. Targets is not capitalized here. So for the word for, let's see how it looks with no caps. Okay, let's leave it the way they had it in the template. What are you waiting for? And we're just gonna take that down a tranche by dragging. Put this over to the side a little bit. Let's see how it looks in the center. It probably looks better in the center. Now we're just going to say two words. Take this up a tranche. Center it. And with Canva, you can't go wrong with your centering. It's going to measure everything for you. You see the ruler going straight down, letting me know I am in the center of this image. And it is lined up with the image. With the text that's above it. So let's keep going. Now we're going to say, join the channel. We need three words. So let's scroll down and see if there's anything else. Font combinations. That's what they call this. Okay. Join the channel. Or let's connect. I see something here. Oh, two letters, two words, two words. Here we go. This is three words. Let's take that. Time to thrive. So we'll click into the top space bar where it's time to and backspace and say join the gang. Now I'm going to drag this box all the way to the bottom below waiting for. If we can snatch it. Sometimes, here's a trick. I just click off the image altogether and then I go back in and grab it, and usually that's a success where I can start moving and maneuvering that text. So join the gang. We'll bring it down just a tranche, but we see the line in the middle is aligning us straight down the middle. What are you waiting for? I even want to change the colors here. Let's see if we can do that by highlighting the text, going to the space bar above the image, clicking on the text color link. Now let's step to the side and see if we can make this blue. Okay, first it wants us to highlight the text. Now let's see if we can make it. Let's go pink. We're going to scroll down on the space bar over here and find a shade of pink. Okay, I like that better. I'm going to change waiting as well. Are you keeping up? Do you know how to highlight this text by just clicking that image, holding down the clicker and scrolling with the other side of the mouse? Now I'm working on a laptop, so let's see. We're going to make this pink as well. And let's look. What are you waiting for? Let's even make this another shade. What are you? We'll make that pink as well. Hmm. Uh, that might be a little risky, a little bit hard to read. Let's make it blue. Change that text. There we go. What are you waiting for? Join the game. And now we want to say it stacks from scratch. We'll use a small text box for that without the font combination. So to do that, we click on the T over here on the left space bar. And let's scroll back up. And I only use, what is this, Moonlight font for when I write stacks for scratch. So let's say at, and keep it all together. Stacks from scratch. And of course, we want to make this white. Or maybe a pink would be more appropriate for this background. And let's see how the white does. White might be okay. Now we're going to put an effect. See if we can brighten it up. Enlarge. See what we're working with. That white might not work this time unless we were to give it a background. But what we're going to do is change the color. And this time we'll go for the blue. The blue seems to be rocking on here. So, and it's still highlighted as a pretty shining. And I see we're going to have to bring this up. Not to cover the face on the image. We'll bring it up a tranche. Bring waiting for down by decreasing it with that corner. Yeah, we get the feel of this. We get the feel of it while we doing it, or what looks appropriate and what's gonna fit and what needs to shrink. Join the gang. We got it centered. It stacks from scratch, and there you have it. A simple post with a highlighted image. With an outlined image. There you go. I think you can do this. It should be a lot more simpler for you now if you've been following along, because this is probably my 4th or 5th Canva tutorial on the channel. Now, how do you make money with these? Okay, this is what I do. I offer these services online to businesses and people, especially people I see just selling, maybe they selling chocolate strawberries, or maybe they selling t-shirts. I offer this and say, hey, I can make you a Facebook post for $10. And I show them samples of what I've done, and it's just that simple. I mean, it's not a whole lot of money, but it would be if you had a whole lot of clients, or just created a bundle for one specific client. So yeah, you could definitely make money learning these details to spruce up your designs on Canva. Thank you for joining me. I hope y'all can get some value out of it, and I will see you all on the next video.